friends, I'm here with a yoga offering. As always, go at your own pace, rest whenever you need to, modify anything you need to. If something I'm offering doesn't work for you, you can skip it, change it, do what feels right for you throughout your practice. So let's start standing today. Bring feet about hip width apart, tiny bend in the knees, and we'll begin with eyes closed. If you don't want to close your eyes, you can just take a soft gaze down. Begin to slow down your breath. And feel your body right where you are, where your feet touch the floor. You might notice, even in stillness, there is movement of your breathing. The movement of your pulse and heartbeat. And there is a shifting of weight that's happening, maybe quite small or subtle. Your body is keeping you in balance with constant corrections. You can let your eyes open or feel free to keep your eyes closed as it's useful for you. So let's take the right leg and circle around the ball of the foot a few times. A couple ankle circles one way and then the other. A little bend in the other leg so you're not locking. Same thing, other leg. A few times one way, a few times the other. And then take the right arm, circle it back. A couple big circles. These could be fast or slow. Forward a few times. And then other arm back. And forward. And then try taking both arms up and circling one arm forward and one arm back. If you get lost or are swimming, start at the top again and try. If you get it slow, you might try it fast. And if you're not getting it, don't worry about it. This is for the brain as much as for the body. And then release, take a gentle sway side to side. You might widen your stance a little so you can really let your arms fling, hitting your body like rope. Slow it down. And then bring your hands into gentle fists. We're going to pat all the soft parts of the body. Starting with the legs, the insides, the outsides, the backs, the fronts. Gently on the belly. You can go forward on the butt, hips, gentle on the lower back. Both arms. All the soft parts, one arm and then the other. Gently on the chest and back. And then do your head and face with your fingertips. And then shake it out. Shake out your hands, shake out your legs, shake your butt. And then zip everything up. Let's come up to the front of the mat. We'll bring hands together, feet can be together apart. Just imagine gathering the energy up through your center, up through the top of the head. We'll take a full A-series sun salutation. Inhale, arms sweep high. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Step or hop back, lower down. Up dog or cobra. And back to down dog. From down dog, take your right leg up to the ceiling. Bring your knee to your chest and start circling this bent right knee. Warming up your hip joint, feeling what this is waking up in you. Next time your leg is up, reach it straight, circle your ankle a few times. Take your leg a little higher and then bring your right knee towards the right upper arm. Extend it up and back. Take it across towards left upper arm. Reach it up and back. And right towards the center of your chest. Extend it up and back. Take a big step forward, high lunge. Arms up. Sink low. Grab your left wrist, take it across. Come over to the other side, grab your right wrist. Back to center. Interlace fingers behind your back. Open up through the heart. Release arms up. Tip forward, standing splits, hands to the floor or to a couple of blocks. We'll do this with hips square and with the upper body letting go, like ragdoll. Big step back, warrior one. Let's come into eagle arms, right elbow on top. Lift the chest, sink the hips. A little pressure between the arms, like you're going to pull them apart. And then shift your weight forward, come onto the toes of that back foot, step into eagle, Garudasana, knee on top of knee. You might hook your foot around your calf if you can. If it doesn't reach, don't worry about it. Release, unwind, half moon, Ardha Chandrasana, last pose on this side. Going towards a straight line from one arm to the other, towards a straight line from your head to your foot, lengthening, expanding. And release, make your way back to down dog, however you want to get there. If you want to take a few handstand swings, you are welcome. You could also just take a vinyasa or simply step back. Just feeling what you're doing, whatever you're choosing to do right now. From down dog. When you're ready, left leg sweeps up. Bend your knee in and start circling. Go as slow as you need. Taking it all in. Next time your leg is up, reach it straight, circle your ankle a few times. Both directions. Take your leg a little higher and then left knee towards left upper arm. Reach it up and back. Take it across towards right upper arm. Send it up and back. Right towards the center of the chest. Extend it up and back. Big step forward, high lunge. Arms up. Sink low. Grab your right wrist, take it over. Little side bend. Come over to the other side. And back to center. Interlace fingers behind your back. Other thumb on top this time. Open up through the heart. Release, arms up. Tip forward, standing splits, hands to the floor or to a couple blocks. Stretch that back leg straighter, longer, higher. Big step back, warrior one. Drop the back heel, arms up. And then come into eagle arms, left elbow on top. Put some pressure between the elbows like you're going to pull them apart, spreading the upper back. Deep bend in the front leg. And then shift your weight forward. Come onto the toes of that back foot. Step into eagle, Garudasana, knee on top of knee. Unwind, Ardha Chandrasana, expanding, lengthening, going in the directions you know to go in to the best of your ability, and then letting it be just like it is, however it is. Last breath here. Release. If you did a few handstand swings on the other side, you might take a few on this side. Finding your way back to downward facing dog. And let's come into a pigeon pose on the right side. Scoot the right knee forward. Send the left leg back. And see if some props would be useful. Feel free to put a little something under your hip, something under the chest or forehead. Even as you settle into stillness, can you keep your breath deep? Let's bring the upper body back up. Make your way back to down dog, and again, could be through a vinyasa, could be stepping back, could be moving in some other way. Left knee forward when you're ready. Adjusting everything, the angle of the front leg, the shift of your weight, the props you use or don't use. And the more we practice, the more we get in our bodies and explore in this way, the more subtlety we might explore with. So just using what you're able right now. At first, it's very natural to have it be broad strokes, and then we fill in the details over time. But let's let that process never be finished. It just gets more subtle. I like to use my inhale to ask the question, is there anything to open, expand? Is there any spaciousness available? And each time I exhale, is there anything to release? Could there be more grounding, more ease, more surrender? Make your way back to down dog, however you do. And let's come all the way through to sitting. Back onto our backs. Bring your knees in, take a little circle or rock. We'll drop the feet to the floor, setting up for a few back bends, starting with bridge. Feet hip width apart, parallel, press your feet down, lift your hips high. Once your hips are high enough, interlace your fingers behind your back. Shrug your shoulders underneath you. Spreading the upper back and lower back away from one another. Take your arms out of your way, roll down and rest. Letting go. If you feel like coming up again, come up again. If that was enough, stay resting. You can take as many more back bends as you'd like, listening to your body. Some days there's more energy for it than others, so listening. If you are still back bending, take your time. If you're finished, you might move on to a counter stretch, happy baby, grabbing the soles of the feet. And you can be in stillness or movement, explore. And And then check in with your body. What's still needed? I'm going to wrap up this practice. If you want to keep going, you are welcome. If you are ready to wrap up with me, take any last pose or stretch. I'm going to finish with a spinal twist. Feeling what you're choosing to do. If you're joining me, go both sides. And then find your way to a good resting pose. A few moments of stillness before we move on. Letting what we've just done soak in, integrate by having a few moments of doing nothing. You can find a symmetrical, relaxed position for your body. Let go of the control of your breath. Slowly begin to wiggle your fingers and toes. And let this movement increase through your wrists and ankles, and then a big stretch out through your arms and legs. Bring your knees in, roll to one side. And use your hands to help you up to sitting. And come into a comfortable cross-legged position. Bring hands together at your heart. Namaste. Thank you, everyone. Thanks so much for joining me today. Hope you have a good rest of your day. Please reach out if you have requests for future offerings.